According to media reports on November 27, Trump said in an interview on November 26 local time that if the Electoral College finally confirmed Biden's victory, they would make a serious mistake, but he himself would respect the result and leave the White House after his term. Trump's public announcement to leave the White House this time is tantamount to a formal announcement of a loss. According to U.S. law, Trump needs to hand over presidential power with Biden before the inauguration of the White House, but it seems likely that Trump will refuse to interact formally with Biden and leave the White House directly after his term. Trump claims to have won 73 million votes in the United States, believing that he is the winner of the campaign, and the unwilling Trump may come back 4 years later to compete with Biden for the 47th presidential election. Trump's first consideration now is how to spend the next 4 years. According to several U.S. media reports, there are current calls for liquidation of Trump in the United States, and Trump may face up to 7 charges. If Biden orders an investigation into Trump, it is not ruled out that Trump will be imprisoned. The current 7 charges are interference with justice, tax evasion, House of Representatives complaint, exploitation of presidential authority, personal gain, debt issues, inefficacy, and sabotage of relations with allies. During Trump's tenure, a large number of cronies were arranged to enter the White House, while several companies under Trump's name were suspected of tax evasion. He also ordered the U.S. military to attack Major General Soleimani without war, which Iran believes violates international law. Trump's relationship with the House of Representatives is very bad, and the U.S. House of Representatives will continue to collect the crimes of Trump's abuse of presidential privileges and impeding justice. In addition, Britain, France, Germany and Canada, the traditional allies of the United States, have all criticized Trump. The number of confirmed and deaths of novel coronavirus pneumonia in the United States is high. Mountain fires are raging in many states, unemployment is rising, and anti-racial demonstrations have led to social unrest. Many American people have expressed their dissatisfaction with Trump in this regard. They believe that Trump is irresponsible and can be called the worst president in the history of the United States. Such a president who made a mess of the United States made them live in deep trouble. Trump can now be said to be a domestic and diplomatic dilemma. We are afraid Trump can't leave the White House with dignity before and after next year's presidential inauguration.